Get it?
Oh,
No! Dang
I
it.
got you. Take off.
Oh, dead.
Is it dead? All right.
It's done.
Welcome here to the F.C.K. Productions talk show.
Where we fail at flying
that was our
our
failed
own
intro. Our pilot. Carson, do you want to introduce us? Even though they already know us if they pay any attention to this channel.
Well, so we got Foster for F,
Yay, Foster.
C for Carson,
Boo, I hate this kid.
and K for Kyle.
That's me.
Yeah, he's the one that you guys hate.
Everybody hates him. Let's
For
talk
some
about
reason.
that.
Pay no attention to that, kids.
What's up, all right.
Well, we're wearing all of our Hawkeye stuff today because today was the Fiesta. What
It was
it?
the Outback Bowl.
Outback
Pay
Bowl. I don't
any
even know. We got cremated by Florida.
attention. Yeah, it wasn't good.
So yeah, we don't need to talk about that, but that's why you see all this Iowa stuff and the Iowa background. So, got a shout out to make. Not sure how to pronounce this. Javier Acosta.
Okay.
He DM'd us on Instagram, and he DM'd me on Instagram, my account. And he's a pretty cool dude. You should go follow his channel. I'm going to put a link to their video in the description of this. Go click on that and subscribe to them. And yeah, now on to the RFL championship game, which we won, if you
There's
watched.
us.
Yep, and who wants to talk about that? Kyle, you can talk about this.
You gotta pass the ball.
Why? No.
Fine.
Carson talks
All
about
right.
it.
Fine,
so-
Carson can.
In the RFL championship,
It's on a microphone.
I was the MVP
Bull.
because of these here people.
Okay, that's not what we're talking about. You know what
Yeah.
we're talking about.
We're talking
Alright.
about the overtime system.
So-
how
The
it works.
overtime situation that
overtime.
happened.
If you heard it, Jack said that we got a second chance, and Foster said nope.
What?
So-
that's not what happened. Let me explain. All right, so it went into overtime, right? And we got the ball first.
Yep, we did.
We didn't score,
And then
so then they got the ball,
Jackson and
They
Drew.
didn't
and
score.
they didn't score. So that took us into second overtime.
They
But
scored.
then so they got the ball first, and they scored, and then everyone was going crazy. Yeah, we won! No, we actually got another chance. That's how college overtime
If
works.
anybody pays attention to
If
football,
you pay attention to college football, you would know that. You guys probably do. I'm not saying you don't. I'm saying the people, as in Jack and Jackson and
Drew.
No,
Aiden.
Drew wasn't celebrated. Aiden. It's not that you guys didn't. You guys are probably just confused. But
Aiden
yeah,
didn't.
don't take it like we were cheating that game, being like, oh yeah, we get a second chance. No, it went. We failed. They failed. Then they get the ball.
won.
They scored.
everybody,
we
you get
scored.
a chance. You get a chance.
And we
every time.
scored. And then we got the ball and we scored and then they failed, so we won. We didn't.
We didn't out cheat.
We did not cheat. We didn't.
You need to just realize that we might
But
be the best football team.
That wasn't really a championship. It was just the game we thought would be best to play for the last game. So, yeah. We call it championship. It's more just week 10. Best
What I
two
was talking
teams.
about was
But now, Carson.
Live and upcoming will be the next RBA game.
Yeah, RBA is coming up.
Me and Foster versus Carson and Jackson, the winning
Yeah.
team from last week.
well, if you want to see that game live, we will be going live on Instagram.
Yes.
So watch on.
We'll
Instagram
be doing all
live.
the warm-ups live on Instagram. So go follow us. Raintree Wiffle Ball League. Easiest name to type in the world. You probably just have to type in Raintree. It'll pop up.
Yeah, nobody
Yeah.
else is Raintree.
Yeah. So now on to... Oh, really? The Wiffle Ball League.
way.
The
Power
Wiffle Ball
rankings.
League.
Way too early.
The way too early
Power
preseason power rankings. Kyle, you start us off and tell us what your reason is for each pick.
I'm gonna go with Zach coming in at the number 3 spot for the season. He went with the easy pick with Conlon.
Zach as in the Cardinals.
The Cardinals,
Yes.
yeah, Zach's Cardinals. But he went with Conlon, of course, an easy pick there. But he took a big risk with some of his players, like Braden and Noah, who haven't done very much in the few seasons.
No, it's a great.
Noah, he
Well,
robbed everyone's home
Noah
runs.
robbed a couple of home runs, but that's about it. That's all he's done, really.
Yeah.
So that's why they're coming in third. Royals are coming in second, obviously, because, I mean, they got blown out last year in the World Series. Royals, they got Zayden. Zayden's their number 1. They got Ben in the number 2, and then Brady. Well, actually, Brady's probably the number 2. Then Ben, the number 3, as the manager. And Sam and their other player, Luke, aren't going to do crap for them this year, I'm pretty sure.
Sam, here's the thing about Sam. He could pitch a whole game great
And then
and blow it in the last inning. He does it all the time. So he's actually had the most chances of a perfect game out of anyone. And in the last inning, it always falls apart.
All right.
And
then,
wait, so LAE.
And then LAE's coming in number 1, obviously, because we have number 1 pitcher, number 1 hitter, and number 1 closer. And then we have talent
then we
have
Jack,
talent in Baylor and Jack for hitting and pitching. Both.
Jack Dorito himself.
Yeah, Jack Dorito. Now we're gonna pass the ball to Carson here.
All right. Well, this may come as a shock to you, but I think the worst team is LAE.
What the heck?
I'm just joking. The Royals. I'm saying the Royals are the worst team just because they shouldn't have picked Luke. They should have gone with better players, but they picked Luke.
You could have picked up Noah again.
Why would you pick up Luke? If anybody can answer that question, comment down below. Well, do you have an answer?
I have an answer, because here's the thing about Luke. He might have some struggles. We all know. He knows. We all know. But I think he has the most potential out of anyone if he would just practice a little bit more. A lot bit more. If he would practice his pitching a little bit, get some pitches to work, and take it a little bit more seriously, I bet Luke could actually probably be pretty good.
All right, so now we're going to go.
So, I mean, that's a gamble. I don't know.
It's always a
it
gamble.
might, who knows, it might end up being their best pick ever.
All right,
You never
well,
know.
they are a pretty good team, but the worst managing. So that's why I put them at number 3.
Let's just trash the Royals.
So, number 2, we're going to put... This was actually a pretty close one for me. Number 2. But I'm going to say the Cardinals. Just because one reason. It's just that the Cardinals, they can't find ways to finish out games perfect. Usually, they play good, and then just one thing happens. It's a domino effect. It just keeps going.
Kyle sent me a Snapchat.
It just keeps going. And once the Cardinals are starting to lose, they keep falling behind.
It just snowballs on
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
They have no number 2. Conlon is supposedly their number 2.
Okay.
Conlon has potential.
Conlon has potential. He just
And then
sometimes falls apart.
Well, and then number 1 obviously is LAE because they have me.
Hey,
Enough of that.
I'm just joking.
We're
Enough
gonna take
of
the mic. We're
that.
gonna kill you really quick.
Okay, G.
Done.
Okay, well, LAE is number 1 because best managing, best
By
hitting,
me.
best hitting,
Yeah, you are a good manager, even though you're
best pitcher manage,
Me.
and best closer, and best pitcher,
Me.
and just best fielding. Two
Not me.
Golden Gloves. Fielder of the year.
not. Definitely not Kyle on the goal.
Yeah, so you can't even. It's just an unstoppable team. It's Conlon's the only thing that made it close between the Cardinals and the LAE.
Yes, All right, so here's what I gotta say.
But we got Drew. But
So I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. So for the 3 teams, I'm gonna go with. It's a very close race between all of them, but the Royals are gonna be the 3 seed. And do you know why that is?
they
Because
can beat the Cardinals, but not the LAE.
no, it's this. It's that the Royals were able to beat the Cardinals last year because the Cardinals didn't have a two starter, yeah. Because their 2 starter was Drew, which makes me nervous because now our 2 starters Drew. But anyway, their 2 starter was Drew, and last year he was not that good.
No.
But I mean, that's not to say that he'll probably be good this year because we're gonna train him up. Kyle's gonna train him up. But so I'm gonna go with the Royals at number 3 because now that the Cardinals have Conlon, they have a good 3 starter. It's gonna be very hard to beat the Cardinals in a series, and I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Royals in the 3 spot simply because the Cardinals have a 2 starter. Now, the top spot is between LAE and the Cardinals. And it's very close because, here's what I say. The Cardinals have Zach, and we have me. So me and Zach pretty much cancel out. Zach's more consistent, but when I'm pitching good, I'm probably better. But I don't always pitch good, so it just depends on the day. Zach's consistent. I'm not. Just depends on the day what happens. And sometimes Carson can hit dingers off him. Sometimes that doesn't happen.
Yeah, 2 times this year.
1 time this year.
2.
Yeah.
Spring, if you count spring training, 2, but whatever. Anyway, I think we'll be able to. I think we'll be able to get the 1 seed only if we're able to work. Because Carson, so here's what I'm trying to say. The Cardinals have Zach, we have me, so we cancel out. The Cardinals have Conlon, and we have Drew. No, we have Drew, and Drew is not. Last year he wasn't able to beat Conlon. We have Jack A. That's what we're gonna call him. He's not. I mean, he can beat Conlon. It just depends on if he shows up and if he pitches well. And then Carson, who has always sucked at pitching. He's right here. He's never been very good, except the first year he was decent. But if he could be able to become a good pitcher, and he could be our 2 spot, that would help us out a ton. And luckily we have Kyle, the best pitching training coach in the RWL. And hopefully that can happen. But I think it comes down to who's going to work harder. And I think we will be able to work harder because we've always found a way to win. So I'm going to go with LAE in the 1 spot, Cardinals in the 2 spot. And the only other problem is that Jack F for the Cardinals, he's very good now. So if we can't match him, we're going to have some serious issues. But we have Jack. We have our own Jack, and we have
Kyle,
Drew.
and me.
We have Kyle, the best closer in the world, better than Wade Davis. We have Carson, who, if he decides to work harder,
Shut up.
it's true. You know it.
I did.
Yeah, we practice tonight. We'll practice tomorrow too, probably. But
Okay, well let's just go to shout-outs now.
Mine is LAE, Cardinals, Royals.
Now it's time.
But very close. Anyway.
Now it's time to get the shout-outs. We got. You know who we got?
Yes, we have Javier Acosta.
Okay.
I will put his video description in his video in the description of this video. So go subscribe to that dude. We also have.
And if you didn't watch the Mannequin Challenge video we posted like maybe 2 months ago, we'll do these shout-outs again. Harambe, Joe Nesbitt, and Jake Malcolm.
Make sure you follow Joe Nesbitt, because that dude is very loyal. He's probably watching right now when no one really... I bet no one's still watching this, except for you, Joe Nesbitt. I know you're still on here. Shout out to you.
Well, Jake Malcolm, he has some numbers, I think, at the end.
Jake Malcolm.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he has some numbers at the
If
end.
you're still watching this, go comment Hawkeye. Just comment Hawkeye. And we will give you a shout-out.
Rolling down the hill.
We'll give you a shout-out in our next video, probably. Our next video, by the way, is... RBA game, which Kyle wants to talk about real quick before we run out of time.
Okay. I guess the RBA game will be me and Foster versus last week's winners, which would be Carson and Jackson. I guess we're going to do a Facebook Live of warm-ups.
Nope,
Instagram Live.
Instagram Live.
Yes. And, yeah, so if you...
My account, too.
Go follow us on the Rancho Football League Instagram, because if you don't, you're going to miss the warm-ups, you're going to miss all these live videos. We're going to start doing live videos on Instagram. You don't want to miss them. And I'm telling you right now to do it.
Hey,
so if you do miss them, that's on you. I've already told you right now.
We don't say our last names in videos, but on Instagram, you go to Rancho Football League, and you'll end up finding out his Instagram and my Instagram. And
so
then you could get our live. On our own accounts.
Yeah. And
right.
Kyle has Instagram too, but never gets on it. Anyway, we're almost out of time. So, thanks for watching. Shout out to Jackson for these socks, by the way.
Alright, cool.
Check them out.
Okay.
Jackson,
like, comment, and
subscribe.